Greetings, fellow Toastmasters. Today I'll be talking to you on this topic, the dying art of lying. No less a personage than the great Groucho Marx has remarked that truth is what our manacles are forged from. It is not my intention, friends, to suggest that lying is in decline, nor has it suffered any sort of a serious setback to its popularity. Man's surest and dearest friend is going to be with us until the end of civilization. For it is the mark of a civilized man or a woman to know when to utter a lie. What then am I saying? It is my intention merely to alert my listeners to this fact that the art of lying has seen some decay. Why so? Lying is not taught in our schools and colleges, except perhaps in advertising. Why? Even our lawyers are not taught to lie. It's just that there are a few men and women among their ranks who can manage on their own without the benefit of an education. My complaint, dear friends, is about the rise and instances of artless, slovenly lying, which I have to tell you is nearly always as ineffectual as truth. The uncultivated, unlettered liar is cause for so much unpleasantness in this world. I will give you any number of instances from life where lying is sometimes the wisest and most times the only course to pursue. When your wife solicits your views on how a certain dress makes her look, or asks for general comments on a visage, she expects to be liked. No truth is going to satisfy her. This is something I learned the hard way. On such occasions, there is only one theme that you can harp on. Anything else is going to cost you a lot of money and cause a lot of heartache. When somebody asks after your health, how are you to respond? Are you to tell them that you are in the excellent of health? Or are you to use that occasion to regale them with tales of that recent bout of indigestion that you had, which had you thinking you were dying of a heart attack? No. People who ask such questions expect to be let off easy. Unless the other party is a doctor or a funeral parlor director, he likes to hear that your health. I will wind up now by giving you another instance from life where a judicious lie can spell the difference between life and death. Consider that sliver of paper brought along with a bill inviting your views on the food, the ambience, and the service and such in a restaurant. While we are considering things, also consider this, that the chicken satay you had that day was so spicy it's burning a hole in your intestines. Your stomach walls are tripping over each other, trying to get away from that nuclear spell of a meal. But when you get to that point where you need to comment on that food, do you speak the truth? You leave it blank. You, my friend, have lied. In this instance, it's called a silent lie. To you, it might seem innocuous, harmless even. But assume, on account of that lie, that chef or cook who's responsible for your recent gastronomic misadventure stays on. And let's say he springs that surprise, that same chicken steak, on an unsuspecting customer. Only this time, his customer is weak. He's somebody who would keel over at the slightest of provocations to his stomach line. Assume this man consumes that satay and dies of internal hemorrhage. See what your lie has wrought? What should have ended with the cook being reprimanded or being asked to get his act together has resulted in a loss of life. A soul has met with untimely demise. Perhaps the business fools. How else could you have responded? I hear you ask. You could have led with the truth. A little introspection would show you that. You could have gone on to tell them that you would expect compensation for dining there. And you could have taken the edge off that truth with a fabricated lie. You could have gone on to suggest that the dishwater of a soup that was served that day had excellent instincts. See what we have done here? We have balanced it out. We have spoken the truth, and the cook is not feeling despondent. So, dear friends, take your life seriously. Be mindful of the impact they have on people. Practice and refine your lives. Practice until they roll off your tongue as surely as truth. Be generous. Be charitable with your lives. Lie with a healing touch. And some serendipitous day, we will rid this planet of the pestilence that has it in its grip. Truth. Thank you.